How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the next episode. Welcome to the Glastron Nightmare. What are we going to do in this episode? We are going to finish getting this trailer up and running. So take a look. I'll show you what I got. All right, look at all the new goodies we got. We got a new 2-inch coupler for the trailer. Take a look at this. Bam. That's what you like to see, right? We got a new trailer jack, and we got a new trailer winch to replace this cable style. The only thing we got to do to get this old one off is we're going to have to cut these welds off, and then we'll have to re-weld this guy in its place. In order to get there, we've got jacks set up to kind of hold the trailer up, and then also we've got it chalked in the back so it doesn't roll on us. That's what we got so far. All right, so let's go ahead and get that grinder out, and we'll start grinding these welds here. It doesn't look like it's held on very much, so we'll get in here and start cutting this off until we can get this thing to fall. Hopefully, it's not too much work. Crazy little gaps, right? Almost 1 inch of gap on either side. And doing a little research on this, I found out, I said, you know what? It's got to be a different type of coupler I can use on this trailer, because even though I know how to weld and I've got spare metal around, I just thought that looked really odd. All right. Come to find out, this is a 50-degree coupler, and most wouldn't know it, but that's what it is. 50-degree, and most standard trailers nowadays are made with a 50-degree coupler. But I found one company online that still produces a 32-degree trailer coupler, and this is it right here. Let me tell you, this thing is stout. Way more stout than this trailer will ever carry. Look at this. Look how much it can hold. You see that? Isn't that just the craziest thing you've ever seen? 21,000 pounds. And look how thick this steel is. It's just crazy. But I tell you, I guess since they don't really make too many of these anymore, they figured, hey, the ones that we should make, let's make it where they can hold the most amount of weight as possible. And take a look. Doesn't that fit so much better? It lines up right there. And you can see we've made the cutout here for the A-frame. And I'm telling you, this thing is so stout, I'm going to take and weld it right to this piece. I mean, this is probably at least, I don't know, 1/4 inch steel. It is just ridiculous. I mean, after all, like I said, this thing holds 21,000. Kind of neat the way it latches too. Like, that's how you disengage it, but you actually, see my glove there, you actually don't need to lift this up. All you do is set it right on the trailer ball, and away you go. All right, what do you think? Got a new cranking mechanism, primed everything, sanded all the rust down, new trailer coupler, a little bit more sanding to do before we finish priming it. but we are moving quite along here. What do you think? All right, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more around the tires here. You can see we've got quite a lot of rust there, especially along the back. And we'll need to get these old turn signals out of here as well before we start wiring everything. But we're coming along quite well. I like those new tires, I'll tell you what, and the rims look really nice. And like I said, the bunk boards are in good shape too, so we won't have to do much work on that. So hopefully we can get this trailer up and running so we can get to the fun stuff here, which is going to be that motor, that stern drive. A little bit of rust in the back, we need to figure that out. Yeah, but a little bit more, we're coming right along. Take a look in here. What do you think about that? A lot of work, I tell you. And we still need to remove the gas tank in here as well. Let's get to removing all these old fuel lines here. I'll tell you one thing, these things are definitely seen better days. The quicker we get this fuel tank out of here. Oh man, I'll tell you what. You know what I ought to do is just go ahead and cut these off, because the time I'm going to spend trying to fix this up. Take a look here. Finally got the fuel tank out. I can see the oil tank in there. That's going to be the next piece of equipment that we need to pull out. A lot of wires. Hopefully I can remember where all those go. Take a look here. Fuel tank. You can definitely see there's a lot of mess right there going on. I don't think this thing's been out since '88, if I had to speculate, but it's probably pretty accurate. Take a look in here. You can see I've removed more of the inside of the boat. It's a mess. Tell you what, it's gonna look worse before it gets better, I can tell you that. But at least now we can remove these stringers to the left and right of the fuel tank, because I've been meaning to get those out, however, couldn't with the fuel tank there. So yeah, looking pretty good, huh? Project's coming along pretty well. I think what I'm gonna end up doing here is I'll finish removing all these stringers in here, clean it up real good, and then start looking into the motor itself. Here's a good shot of it. Yeah, it looks like it's in decent shape. I mean, ultimately, once it runs, we'll know for sure whether or not it's gonna be worth anything. That's gonna be it for this episode. Hit that subscribe button, like the video. Thought it was pretty neat. There's more to come on this. Leave some comments in the comments field below, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody. Take it easy.